So, guys, good evening and welcome to this channel of ours. With me today, I have a beautiful lady, a beautiful African, well-made, well-tailored lady. Maybe she'll introduce herself, but as usual, it's your guy Collins, and as we are going to speak a little bit about the normal conversations. If you've ever heard of this podcast, it's more about relationships.
Okay.
So, not even relationship, our life as young youth, okay?
Okay.
So, don't worry, I believe it's going to be a good one, and I know that you are a well learned lady. So, your input will be so influential and so helpful to someone outside there, especially someone like yours, travel at least, and know how things are done. So, this chance I give you, who are you?
My name is Lois Mburu.
Okay.
You can call me Mburu's daughter. Definitely from Kenya as well.
Okay.
And I'm doing my master's in finance.
Okay.
And currently, let me say, Italy has been great. Yeah.
So, wow, that's so nice. She's a master student. So, guys, you can send me you can write me a message. Maybe I'm going to gift you this beautiful lady. Okay. Anyway, back to business. Today we are going to deal about our relationships.
Okay.
So it's not a question. We are going to have a conversation. So the first thing maybe I will ask you is, why is it that do you ladies really need two or more men to take care of your needs when you're in a relationship?
Okay. Let me just start by saying I'm not an expert in relationship matters, but I'm gonna answer that question on my own perspective. For me, I believe if the question that you have posed to me,
Yes.
it depends with what the lady wants. And if you really know what you want, and you know the kind of man that you want, you don't need all the other.
Okay.
But if you're not ready and you don't know what you want, then you will need a number of them to satisfy your needs. That is the difference.
Well, that's something very touching you have said about needs.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Maybe men outside there and ladies outside there. I understand ladies, sometimes you have more needs than we do. But one thing I've realized, maybe from stories I hear around, from the things I see posted online, it's like most in the current generation, maybe ladies or maybe even as men, sometimes we are not satisfied with dating one person because maybe even men. I'm not limited to women alone, but these applies mostly. It tends to lean to the other gender, which is the lady gender. That you have one guy, you have Collins, and you have some Peter, and you have some John somewhere. Maybe Collins, because he's younger, Collins is for provision of maybe basic stuff, paying rent, you stay together, and you really see maybe Collins, I can live with this young guy, maybe for long. But again, you go for, how do you call them, wababas. Those guys who drive you in Range Rovers, who give you nice, you go to Sarova when you're in Kenya. If it's here in Europe, you go to the big hotels around Italy or such stuff. So, if, for instance, I'm a poor guy. I'm not poor, but I'm a poor guy. I say I'm a poor guy, right? If you are dating me, I may not satisfy all the needs you need, okay? Why don't you guys find it easy to stick with this young guy, this young man who is coming up? I don't have it all, but I know I'll have it all someday. Why don't you stick and stay patient rather than rush into the sugar daddies? What do they have? Do you only look at man?
That question has various dimensions of the answer.
Okay.
And the first answer is, it also depends with the age group that you are and what you want in this. Like in a certain stage, you just doing it for fun, and it's fun. So I'm allowed to have as many as I want. Also in another dimension.
Wow. Okay, as many as you want. Okay.
Yeah. I'm young and you don't, let's say, young and foolish.
Okay.
So you can have as many you believe. The many you have, the larger, the larger the needs They've
Okay.
been met.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Also, it also depends with the perspective of that lady.
Okay.
Let's say, for instance, personally, I'm single.
Wow.
Yeah. So, for now, I believe I'm not looking for the guy that will satisfy all my needs. Like the guys, I'm
Okay.
looking for the guy.
You need your guy.
Yes,
Person,
I'm looking
person.
for the guy.
Okay. God bless you.
Amen to
You
that.
will find. Yes, sir. Yes.
But
Okay.
so you see, it's age. It goes with age because there's a time for me. I had one friend, two friends. I know they
Okay.
can always come through for me.
Okay.
So that is also one thing. The other thing, it also depends with. I don't know how to put this, but how you view yourself also.
Okay. Your dignity.
Yeah, exactly.
How
That is very important
Okay.
because if you know what you want, you know where to get it, and
Okay.
you'll not be. You won't pick every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes on your way.
Wow.
That's the thing.
Okay. You know.
And also,
Okay.
there's another option.
Okay.
You want me to pick you when you're financially. The first question. Let me ask this question right now.
Okay.
Are you financially stable?
I am not.
Exactly. So there's that person that they see the financial stability point of it,
Okay.
not the you.
Okay.
You don't have a problem. You're good.
Okay.
Whatever you have, you're okay with that,
Okay.
and you're
Sure.
at peace
I
of
am.
that,
I am.
and you know that you will achieve it one day.
Sure, I will.
But the question is, does the lady see that? She doesn't. For her, the focus is here, not there.
Does it mean you people are short-sighted? You only see what is.
And that's why I told
It's
it
provided.
goes with age.
Okay. So for a lady, the more you age, the better, the more visionary you become as a woman.
Yeah, because you're getting older and it doesn't get any better.
Are you trying to say we should not date ladies?
No, not every.
No. I'm just. It's just a random one. Are you trying to say that we should not date ladies maybe from the age gap? What is maturity to you? Because I know most ladies from 25, 26, 27, they really want to be married, right?
Yeah.
And in some instances, you have a 22-year-old, 23-year-old married.
But the question is,
Okay.
you should ask that person, why do you want to get married?
But we are in a world of lies. We lie, even as men, we
that's
do
the
lie.
thing.
Because.
Why do you want to get married? That person will tell you, I'm of age.
Okay.
But do you really want to get married or want to be in the
Oh.
jurisdiction of marriage? So
Okay.
that you can be regarded as married. You see?
Wow.
It's a lot.
That
When
is.
it comes to this guy, I want this guy and this guy. It's a lot. You can view it in many ways on how to go about it.
That's a good input. Then, on the same issue, because you brought something on it, looking at that camera and our viewers there, could you date a guy who is younger than you, or do you prefer someone you are on the same age group with? Maybe we are both 28, or what is the age preference
For me,
for you?
that is for me.
Yes. Disclaimer for you.
Yes.
Okay.
For me, I would prefer someone older than me.
Okay.
The older you say, the older you get, the wiser you become.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, I would prefer someone not way, but older than me. Because also there is that respect that comes with that.
Oh wow.
Someone who is older.
Okay.
There is, I don't know how to explain that.
You're trying to mean there is that innate, nobody forces you, because maybe for instance right now you are older than me, and we are dating, and if we were married today, and it happens maybe I did something stupid, you look at me like, okay, why did I marry even this boy? He is doing boys things, right?
Not even that.
Okay.
I might say something, I didn't mean it,
Yeah,
or
sure.
it came out the wrong way, and you
Yeah.
might feel like I'm disrespecting him, and it's not. That is not what I meant.
Yeah, sure.
But I said it out of anger. So there's so many
Yeah,
things
yeah.
to consider.
So in short, anyway, even for me, I could always tell a guy, marry someone who you can command. I don't mean that you command them like a computer, but someone who looks at you as the father, as the head. Because, anyway, what you have. Maybe I'm saying this, and you are in a good relationship where your guy is maybe younger than you and you are doing well, because I know some people, but I don't know how well they do because I don't live with them. Maybe it's on publicity we may see that they are doing it. But the good thing for me, as a young man, even myself, I want someone who I can talk to. Like she's someone who respects me. As much as I do something wrong, she approaches me in a manner that I feel okay. She knows that I am the man. As much as I'm wrong, she knows that I am the man.
Exactly. Now that's the feeling. You know there is a man in the house.
There is a man in the house.
So that's why.
And with that, we come to something about equity. And what do you believe in? Equity or equality? Oh, we are in a relationship. I am your husband. We need to do many things. We need to present ourselves. We have our families and all such stuff. We do many things in the house, our finances. Do you believe that we should be equal as partners, or is it about equality? There is a difference between equity and equality. Okay, if I may explain, equity means, for instance, we have resources. Equity is making Collins, who is darker, darker. Like, for instance, let's use our skin tone. I am darker. So we are given equal resources that make us reach an amicable level that me and you, we can now converse at the same level. For instance, I may not, if this is a skin lighter, I will not give you a lot because I know you'll be more light. But for me, I will be given something which will push me. But does not mean that you will not be given. You have your own. Okay? Yeah. But at the end of the day, we will be somewhere. And equality is where, I'm using that as an analogy, equality is where, if this is the skin lightener, we are given 1 liter, 1 liter, yet Collins is dark. Okay?
Okay. So, my input. Let me ask you, I'll go to the Bible.
Yes.
When God created, whom did he create first?
Of course, Adam.
Adam yes. Was who?
A man.
A man, exactly. And when you're told, when two comes together, the man becomes the head of the home. So it's very direct that the man should be above you.
Wow. Okay.
And then the wife, and that's what we're told. The man is the head, the wife is the neck.
Wow, I think we need more wise ladies like you. Wow.
So that's how it is.
You're venting
because
wisdom.
If you are the head of the house, I respect you. You are my man. That is how it is.
So, but we are in.
But even though we are the head of the house, I also have a voice. It doesn't mean
exactly.
I'm a slave or anything. Yeah. It means I can give you my input. We sit down, we talk about it. That is how it is.
Yeah, that what you said, I cannot say nothing about it more. But we using the analogy of the Bible, when God was creating, he created man first. And when he created man, he made a woman. God did not create a man by molding the soil. Yeah. He brought the rib out of a man.
Exactly.
You understand? Yeah. So, for instance, the Bible says that when two come together, they become one. So it means the man has found the lost rib. So the man is complete.
Exactly.
But we live in an environment nowadays. It seems, I don't know whether you live in that environment. Maybe we are dating and it's about, not dating, we are married. It's about, we know we are living in a world where now, for instance, we are in Europe. Yeah. Expenses are quite high, paying rents and all the bills. It's quite costly. We provide the rents. And sometimes it comes, I've met many ladies who say, what a man can do.
A woman can do better.
Do you believe in that?
When it comes to maybe career-wise, I can be a CEO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
But that's, for me, the most important thing. For you to get a good wife, you have to be prayerful.
Okay.
Pray to God to give you someone who understands you, who respects you, who sees your perspective, who you have the same goals. That way, it will not be a competition. Because you have the same goals. If you have the same goals, no competition. But if you have different goals, then it will be a competition. And that's why a woman can do better, a man can do better. That's where the slogan comes in.
I almost tried something stupid because, mostly we are the people, we are the, guys, it's known and it's right. A man should approach a lady.
Yeah, true.
But sometimes I feel like if ladies can do, if what we do, a lady can do better. Maybe unaweza nikatia, can you
No.
some lines on me?
You know why?
Okay.
Men are hunters.
Wow.
I'm meant to be hunted.
Men
You should hunt me. That's the thing.
if you are being hunted by a lady, check on yourself.
Yeah.
That's what my lady basically is saying. That men are hunters. Okay.
So I should be hunted. The other way around.
Almost finishing. Could you pay bills for your guy? Just random questions now.
Yes.
Could you?
Yes. Because for me, that's why I told you I'm looking for a partner.
Okay.
So a partner who you can share bill with. Someone
Okay.
I can say today I'm going to treat you
Okay.
that way. Today I want to do this for you. I'll shoulder this, you shoulder that. Simple.
If that guy was broke, could you make him remember, or could you make him remember that you did those favors?
One thing, you always say for good times and bad times. So I believe if you made that vow, why should you remind him?
But
You made that vow.
sometimes
So mean the vows.
rules are meant to be broken.
Yeah, but it also depends with the person you are.
Because mostly.
Or with the man in your life or whoever is in your life. Because if he's the man you prayed for to God, then you're blessed in good times and in bad times. He's your person. And he was good to you when he had it. And he did everything when he had it. So when he lacks, it's for you to step in.
Anyway, this is heading on well, and I like your input.
Thank you.
Because you are being realistic. It's what is happening out there. But I don't know how true you are true, because I've interacted with some of my buddies. They can provide for their ladies or provide, even someone married. But when it comes to, sometimes, especially during COVID, people lost job, right?
Yeah, true.
When you lose a man loses job, maybe you were lucky that you didn't lose yours. Then when a woman starts providing for the family, they feel like now this is so heavy that you start disrespecting this man to an instance of maybe you decide you can do anything because you can even date any other man. And maybe the excuse you'll give is, you know what, baby, we need more money to keep us because you're not working. Maybe you'll do silly stuff just for an excuse that you are being the provider. But one thing you never remember, you people, is generally, we men, we know we are providers. And no man, my father has never complained about providing for us since I was young. So I believe, as ladies, maybe you should understand us. Know that things can change. As much as today I may be a CEO of a company, tomorrow I may be a nobody in the society. Things change. And you may be a somebody. For me, anyway, we can have a long conversation. Next time maybe I'll invite you for more conversation because I like to engage you. It's been nice. But what would be your last words to someone who is using an excuse of pregnancy? Maybe we are dating. You are dating a couple of men. And then to exhaust men money, you use an excuse of, what, Collins, I'm pregnant. What could your advice then? Because that will be the starting point for our next conversation. Maybe.
Ooh, that's tricky.
Because I know you people use that excuse. Yes.
That's so tricky. And I don't know, honestly, I don't know how to answer that. But as for me, I would say, instead of risking all that, just find yourself a guy who appreciates you, whether he has much. Definitely, when you're praying to God, there are things that you want from a man, right? And
Yes.
you always start from somewhere. Definitely, you'll start from somewhere. Just pray to God to give you that person, one person. What's the meaning? Because you can use excuses. The only reason as to why that person is using that excuse is just to extort money from you.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing much, just money.
Wow. So, nice to meet you, Lois. It's been nice. You welcome here more and more times as we engage. My parting shot to you is, as young men and women out there, stay safe, do what is right,
Yeah.
keep fighting because there is nothing is on